Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to be drawing another animated creation, Naruto. This I had so much fun drawing. And if you grab your photo reference, you'll need a ruler, you'll need an eraser, a pencil, and a Sharpie for this item. The ruler is optional, but I prefer to have it for this lesson. And don't forget your photo reference. This is going to be an amazing drawing for you. I'm going to talk you through some of the parts, but as you following with me, you will be able to see exactly how I draw this. So let's get started. We're going to use this ruler for measurements, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, all the way to 6 inches, using the wider side, not the centimeter side. Laying your ruler down vertically on your paper, mark a line from the 1 inch line from the top and all the way bottom. Draw a little dot to mark 6 inches, 3 inches. So again, that's 1, 3, and 6 inches. Place a dot. Now from that 3rd inch marking, we're going to drop down about to the 5th inch. So draw you a dot at the 5th inch marker. And let's create a vertical line really lightly. So we're going to go from 3 to 5 really lightly throughout this whole drawing. Please draw lightly. You can go back and get darker if you need to. So this is going to be the length of the face. Create another dot, and this dot we're going to create the arch of the eyelids. So go ahead now and create an arched line right there. It can go as wide as 3 inches across. At this point, we are going to make sure we do the bottom of his face. And his face is really oval shaped with not too much of a pointy chin. You do not have to go out this far on the left side as I am doing. We are going to fix the expression because his head is turned of the left side of his face later. So have that eraser ready, okay? This left side is going to be shorter distance from the center than the right side. So create your arch for the face. And then we are going to simply start creating the upper eyelids. 1/2 of an inch from the right of the center line. 1/2 of an inch is where we're going to do the eyes on both sides. And we're going to go down 1 inch from that center line to create both eyes for the length. Remember that you can always pause the video to complete a step, and you can rewind. You can watch this whole tutorial first and then begin to draw with me, pausing at each step that you need. For this next step, grab your ruler again and draw a line going across to the left side with the ruler from the bottom of the right eye to the left side. This is going to make sure that we put the eye in the same distance, length, and width as the right eye, marking 1/2 of an inch on the left side to start the eye. right below the eyelid, a half of an inch, we're going to start the mouth. So go ahead and drop down a half of an inch and begin the top of the eye, the mouth, and the mouth, and it's really flat, and then it curves. Finishing out the facial expressions, grab your eraser now, and we're going to create create the left side of the face, dipping in toward the eyes a little closer, and then create your forehead. This is going to make him look like he's turned facing the right side. Make sure you're doing correct proportions. Grabbing, you can rule it if you need to, but if not, create a line going to the right of the forehead and face. We're going to make a backward C to create the ears. It goes from the bottom and the top of the eyes straight across, but to the right. At this point, now you can begin to give his hair, his eyebrows, all of those features for him to express who he is. Naruto is an animated character, so we're going to create lines to express his eyebrows, which are like check marks, and zigzags for the hair and even the headband. So this part, watch as we do our headband. We are now going to draw his short body. Notice that I'm keeping that same vertical line, dropping down 3 inches to create his body. So watch me carefully as I even use the eyes to measure how wide his body will be. So we're giving him a small body with a big head. He's really cartoon and animated. For his pants, we're just going to do 2 inches now, even shorter than the body at the top. For the jacket, 2-inch line, creating slanted on the left for his pants, using that center line to separate each leg. Now it is time for his little feet. 1 inches only from the length, 1 inch only. Now you notice we've dropped down in size 3, 2, 1. 3 with the jacket inches, 3 inches for the jacket, 2 inches for the pants, and 1 inch worth for his legs and his shoes. Congratulations, you've gotten this far. Let's now take our Sharpie and let's outline everything we drew with the pencil except for the proportion lines. Only the parts that represent who he is, not the measurement lines, okay? Get a thin Sharpie or a wide Sharpie, it doesn't matter, but just make sure it's permanent Sharpie. Excellent job. Now we're going to grab our eraser and we're going to begin to erase all of those lines under the Sharpie line and above it. All the measurement lines, all of the lines underneath. We're going to get a nice clean area to begin adding color. You can grab a clean paintbrush or a paper tissue paper and clean off the area after you have all of these eraser shavings everywhere. Okay, you are doing awesome. Congratulate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back because this drawing isn't as easy as most people think it is, but you have done great. Keep going. This point, I am going to thicken up some of the lines, make them wider to show shadows and shading on the side to just give him a good three-dimensional look. So you can pick any areas on the right side to really go darker, and then gather your color pencils. If you would like to right now, you can color him later. I'm just going to show you some of the colors that I use and how I shaded from dark to light using my colors. And remember, this is a drawing tutorial, so at this point you can choose to add color again or not, but these are the colors that I'm going to use, and you can watch how I begin to draw. Thank you so much for joining me in this lesson. Give it a thumbs up or a heart and share your drawing on social media or with me. You can email me the drawing, and I look forward to drawing with you another tutorial. And I thank you again so much for being a valuable Patreon. Bye-bye.